What's up, friends?
Welcome to Grow TV on the road. I'm Stacy.
I'm Alicia.
And I'm Steve. We're on a road trip to visit some friends in Buffalo, New York for Christmas.
It's getting really snowy out there.
I'm glad we have a GPS to guide us because I can't see any of these signs.
Take an immediate right turn now.
Here we go.
Take an immediate left. Take a right. Take a left. Take 2 left turns.
How do I even do that?
Stacy, hit the brakes.
Yes, please.
Everyone okay?
Guys, I think our GPS is broken.
Well, it's a good thing I brought this.
What's this?
Yeah, what is this? Folded up paper with strange markings on it? It's a map.
I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map.
That is a map?
Come on, guys. Yes. Before GPS, people used to use actual paper maps. This is one of them. It's of New York State. I knew it would be snowy, so I actually plotted our course on the map just in case the GPS did whatever the GPS did.
Good thinking, Steve.
Steve saves the day.
Well, I mean, you don't have to. Okay, I saved the day. I saved the day. Oh, hey, look, hold on. Huh. Oh, hey, look. We're right here. We just need to head in that direction to get back on the highway.
Wow, Steve, you and your map showed up just in time.
Yeah.
Well, it's all in a day's work for saving the road trip.
Don't let it get to your head, Steve. You brought an old map. It's not like you saved the world from darkness and hopelessness.
Yeah, I guess I'm not Superman.
Or Jesus.
Jesus, of course.
And when Jesus showed up in the world, it wasn't going to be an easy and smooth road trip either.
I think it was meant to be that way. Everything from his birth to everyone who showed up to celebrate showed that Jesus was going to be a different kind of savior than the world had been expecting.
One of the most incredible moments in all of history happens in Luke chapter 2.
2 people from Nazareth named Joseph and Mary were engaged to be married, just living their lives. And then, boom! Gabriel shows up with a message for Mary.
Imagine how Mary must have felt. Gabriel told her she was going to have a baby sent by God, no less.
Not just any baby. Gabriel said this baby would be Jesus, the savior of the world. That's a lot to take in.
For sure. But Mary trusted God. She couldn't have been like, no thanks, that sounds impossible, I'm out. But instead, she was like, I'm down. Yes, let's do it.
That's faith. And then, right when Mary was about to have the baby, Caesar Augustus announced this census, and they had to travel all the way to Bethlehem.
Luke 2:1 says, in those days, Caesar Augustus issued a decree that a census should be taken of the entire Roman world. That decree was a pretty oppressive move by Caesar. He just wanted to know all the people he ruled over. So, they had to travel long distances just to be counted.
I always think about how hard that trip must have been. Mary was super pregnant, and they didn't even have a decent place to stay when they got there.
I'm sure the trip was hard for others too.
Jesus being born in the middle of the census was just another example of how the world was filled with injustice. That's true even today. But Jesus was sent to the earth to show the world what it would be like to have and share God's love.
Bethlehem was packed, and they ended up in a space for animals. The savior of the world amongst cows and pigs. It seems strange, but also like it was meant to be that way.
That's a good point. Jesus' birth wasn't about showing off. It was about showing how much God cares for everyone, no matter their circumstances.
And then Jesus was born and placed in a manger. A manger. That was like a trough for animals to eat out of. It was so different from what you'd expect for someone who's supposed to change the world.
Some shepherds were out in the field with their flocks when boom, an angel appeared to them.
I'd be terrified. The angel probably had to say like, don't freak out. Don't run. Sheep, quiet down.
Pretty much, Luke 2:10-11 tells us what the angel said. Do not be afraid. I bring you good news that will cause great joy for all the people. Today in the town of David, a savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord.
And then the sky filled with angels all singing and praising. I can't even imagine what that would sound like. Glory, glory, glory.
That was beautiful. The shepherds must have been in shock, but they didn't waste any time. They rushed to Bethlehem, and there was Mary, Joseph, and baby Jesus.
What I love is what the shepherds did after. They didn't keep it to themselves. They told everyone they could.
That's because they knew. They knew this wasn't just another baby. This was the Savior.
I love that it was shepherds who first saw Jesus and shared the news about him. Shepherds were just ordinary people, and I mean, hung out with sheep all the time, so probably kind of stinky.
It could have been famous people or royal princes and princesses, but no, it was them. It showed that Jesus was going to be the savior of everyone, not just the popular or wealthy.
That's the big takeaway, isn't it? From the very start, Jesus is savior for all, not just few, no matter your background, no matter how hopeless you may feel.
Or how lost?
Jesus is the savior who can guide us to God.
Yes, this story never gets old, which is a good thing. I love being reminded why Jesus came to earth. The world might feel big and scary and unfair sometimes, but God gives a savior to guide us.
A pretty wild way for the savior to enter the world.
Born in a feeding trough to two young people from a small nowhere town, as wild as it is, it makes sense when I think of the rough paths and places that Jesus has guided me through and out of.
Same. When I think of Jesus' guidance in my life, it makes me as happy as those shepherds must have been.
Or angels. Glory, glory, glory.
Lovely. Just lovely. Christmas is a great time to reflect on all the things Jesus has guided us through.
It's also a great time to find your way back to Jesus if you've been lost.
Stay on this road for...
I think we'll just stick to the map.
Yes! I even marked out some great pit stops. Ooh, this one is supposed to have the world's greatest cup of coffee.
You did it! Congratulations!
It's been fun driving through the snow with you.
And using an old school paper map.
And retelling one of the best stories in history, the story of Jesus' birth.
It's always good to learn and grow together.
Merry Christmas!